Hey all, while this gameplay rolls in the background, let's talk about something ridiculously simple, something every guy thinks about at least once or twice a year or during a heartbreak, usually around 2 AM when life feels a little bit long. The buzz cut, and why honestly every man should try one at least once in his life, especially when he's younger. Now first, and I need to say this before someone gets offended, a buzz cut isn't just one haircut. Despite its initial simplicity, there is a range of different types of buzz cuts you can get, ranging from atrocious to great looking. A lot of people picture some military boot camp situation in lieu of Full Metal Jacket, but no, it doesn't have to be the case. You got the classic uniform buzz, which is just the same number all over. It's clean, it's simple, requires zero effort at any point in the day. Then you got the fade buzz, which is the much more modern and popular version. Unfortunately, most people, including myself, are not barbers, so the idea of doing it at home with a pair of clippers is lost, unfortunately. But it all depends on what you want out of the cut and how professional you want to look. Whether it be a high fade if you want it sharp and modern, the mid fade which suits like 90% of guys, or the low fade in which you want it subtle and not too dramatic. You've also got the little details like a tapered neck, a line-up, or even a drop fade if you want it slightly curved around the ear. These things make the difference between I did it myself in the bathroom at midnight and this guy actually knows what he's doing, so it depends on what you want out of it. So yeah, basically you've got options. But before we go any deeper, let's get something straight, and I'm saying this with complete love. Do not go in expecting to look like Brad Pitt. The man could legit shave his head with a lawnmower and still look like he was carved out of marble. And to add to that, he's got Hollywood lighting, genetics from the gods, and professional groomers who their entire job is to make him look even more perfect. But a buzz cut isn't about becoming Brad Pitt, it's about becoming a cleaner, sharper, and more confident version of yourself. And let me prove that. First off, and a thing that puts a lot of people off, is cowlicks. Every guy has that one bit of hair that sticks up like it's trying to escape your skull. I've literally got one right on my fringe, and I still buzz it anyway. But the trick is, when your hair is this short, the cowlick can't beat you anymore, it just gives up. And as a result, it's probably the most peaceful my hair's ever been, as I don't have to grow it out to ridiculous lengths just to cover up the cowlick. And the second one, and probably my personal favourite, is the freedom. You don't realise how much mental energy hair actually takes until it's completely gone. There's no more checking the mirrors, there's no more wondering if your fringe is weird, no more gel, clay, mousse, whatever. You wake up, you shower, and you're just done. You're ready to go, you're out the door. And the third reason, and this is a bit of a double-edged sword, you can find out what your face actually looks like. Not in a bad way, but a buzz puts all the focus on your eyes, your jawline, your beard, your skin, all your features. And despite Snapchat filters, you don't truly realise what you look like until you actually do it. And a lot of guys do realise that they actually look great with it, because you're not hiding behind a hairstyle anymore. The fourth reason, and this might surprise a lot of people, but women often do not hate buzz cuts. A lot actually rate it quite highly. Not necessarily because of the cut itself, but mostly because it signals confidence and cleanliness. It just shows you're not relying on your hair to hide anything, and that alone boosts how you carry yourself and how you take yourself towards others. And as with everything, not every woman, not every man likes it. Some prefer longer hair, but the idea that, quote, women hate buzz cuts is just wrong. Plenty of women love the clean, masculine look. But then again, you shouldn't be doing it for other people. You should only be doing it for yourself and what you want. And the fifth reason, and most flexible reason, is hair always grows back. And this is the part that a lot of guys forget. If you do make the jump and buzz your hair and it somehow looks terrible, which is rare but happens, you're at most a couple months away from a normal looking haircut. And especially if you're young, hair grows about 0.5 inches a month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. And I wanted to test this myself, so early last year I cut my hair to my normal grade 2 and then let it grow out for 10 months, so to the end of the year. By the end of it, my hair was nearing my neck. So if you have any haircut shorter than that, within 6 months you're back to your normal haircut, which is truly nothing. Or at least for me personally, I much prefer that than living with the what if or the want to always do it and never actually making the jump. And honestly, every single friend I've ever seen buzz their hair says the exact same thing, which is basically, why didn't I do this sooner? It's partly because you're not relying on trends or styling or hiding behind your atrocious hairline anymore. It's just you as you are. And that's why I genuinely think every man should try a buzz at least once in his life. Worst case scenario, it grows back. Best case, you find a haircut that makes you look sharp, feel confident, and saves you hours of stress every week, and depending on the style, saves you a ton in barber's fees. But yeah, don't go in expecting to look like Brad Pitt or Zayn. It's not going to happen. Simply put, expect to look like a better version of yourself, because that's who the haircut is ultimately for. And that's it. There's not a whole lot more to it. There's a few things I've probably missed, but let me know what you think. I just wanted to make this short video to gloss over my personal experience with the buzz in case anyone was thinking about making the jump. And if you do, know that I'm proud of you. Thanks for watching, guys.